Razor wire decorates the gates around Mountain View Youth Development Center, isolating the kids that live inside. But the kids tell me they're not getting the help that they need. They are not being rehabilitated. Instead, they are being forced to survive.
I mean, they beat us up for like 3-4 days, you know. They just would come in your room. They wouldn't even feed us. They'd come in your room and they just put hands on you for no reason.
Huerta lived at Mountain View for nearly 2 years. Now he's free and ready to break the facility's alleged code of silence.
The inmates was raping each other. You know what I mean? Like we would sit there and even like talk about it in front of the guards and stuff, and they really wouldn't do nothing about it, you know?
I asked Huerta if he was one of those victims. He said no, but told me other students were having sex with female guards, while he was having an unusual experience of his own.
Like guards flirt with me, like come in my room, hug me, stuff like that, you know, like kiss me on my cheek and stuff.
Reports show suicides, escape attempts, investigations into sexual misconduct, and riots all have happened at Mountain View within the last 2 years. In fact, a spokesperson for DCS tells me the most recent riot injured 6 guards, sending 3 to the hospital.
Everybody in there is somebody's child.
Tammy Morales' son, Tyler, was at Mountain View. She first declined to speak with me on camera to protect the 17-year-old, but had a sudden change of heart.
I owe it to my son. I'm his only voice to tell the world. I'm the only voice to tell him he's sitting in there, and he's given up. He wants to die.
About 2 weeks ago, Tyler was placed on suicide watch, leaving his mother helpless.
I'm his, his fallback, and he's my fallback. I got 6 kids, and Tyler's the one who needs me the most, and I can't be there for him.
I'm a father, I know. I can feel it every time I walk through that door. What is going to be wrong today? What is this kid going to look like?
Tyler's dad told me he once visited Tyler and noticed he had a black eye. After questioning if a guard gave him the injury, he says Tyler changed the subject. All the parents I spoke with fear that someone will retaliate against their sons.
And they're just doing whatever they want to do to get a paycheck.
Strange used to be a guard at Mountain View and quit because he said the facility is too corrupt. In fact, court documents show one guard, Brianna Garber, now faces several charges, including sexual battery and statutory rape.
They get in good with the kids. They bring them in cigarettes, tobacco, stuff like that.
I learned David Jarnigan, also a former guard, was charged with official misconduct and filing a false report that said he was assaulted by 3 boys who tried to escape. But things get worse. I uncovered something never meant to be made public. 2 employees who wanted to remain anonymous called me and told me a story that was almost unbelievable. They say 5 guards handcuffed students, took them to an area just outside of the security camera's view, and beat them.
I'm Debbie Miller. I'm the Deputy Commissioner of Juvenile Justice.
I confronted Debbie Miller with DCS at a recent press conference to get to the bottom of it. She confirmed she knew about it.
I do, and I can't share the outcome. I will say appropriate corrective action was taken with staff.
Was the allegations true?
Appropriate corrective action was taken.
You can tell me if the allegations true?
Well, you can.
I challenged her answers, and when asked if anyone was terminated,
not to my knowledge.
Meanwhile, in less than a year, there have been 5 different superintendents at Mountain View. Tommy Francis is the most recent to get fired. According to DCS, he was under investigation for allegedly making a racially charged comment to one of the students.
We were looking for less disruption, less incident reports, less reports of complaints from young people.
Another claim from former student Huerta is that he was given a controlled substance when he misbehaved without the consent of his parents.
You don't even have to have it, prescribed to you out here. They just do it. My parents didn't have to sign a paperwork, nothing like that. They just gave it to me.
With the fear of retaliation hanging over their heads, we may never know what else goes on inside these walls. But from someone on the inside, the only thing left to do is stay alive.
It's like hell, going through hell, because you never knew what they could do, what they wanted to do to you. You never knew their plans, You just go day by day, try to survive in there.
In Dandridge, I'm Donovan Long, Local 8 News.